Hello, my friend, wherever you are, I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D.
Riding around the block with a Glock, your ass finna get shot. That's the silencer. That's the grenade launcher. I'm finna kill you.
Welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, and we are in Tlahuac, Mexico. So, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, but this whole time when I was saying, or when I said Naucalpan, that is not how you pronounce it. Somebody told me yesterday. I forgot. Naucalpan. So, yesterday, see, I love it when things are spontaneous, meaning that, okay, you have a plan, but then sometimes that plan can go wrong, and you never know where you're gonna end up. So yesterday, I got everything figured out, like from Naucalpan to Tlahuac, how, like which train station to get here. I got everything planned out, right? I planned like a day ahead. And yes, I did suffer that short downside emotion because I was kind of sad. I was getting used to the place, the people, the park where I worked out. And I was like, I know this place. And then when I got to the new place, actually, let me tell you the story. But when I got to the new place, I was like, man, I'm loving it. And it happened almost every time.
I probably should let it go, the harder that I try to justify.
So yesterday, I guess I took the first train from Camino Cuatro to another bus stop. It was supposed to transfer and it's supposed to take me to Tlahuac, which is the very last train station, from one transfer and then here. But apparently they are working on construction. So when I got off the first train, I couldn't, I had to take the metro rather than the station. And I was finding my way, and then I was waiting for the bus, right? And then it seems like everyone was walking on that street. So I knew something was wrong. I was like, how come no cars are running and people are walking on the street? Then one of the elder gentlemen, he's like, he told me his age yesterday. I believe 71. His name is Noe, N-O-E. And I asked him for direction, and apparently he helped me, and we started a conversation. And very, very nice gentleman. So he invited me over for lunch, his family. He took me to his casa, which is house. And, I met his son, Omar, and his wife, Alexandra. And, we had some lunch and we had good conversation. But, for me, that was one of the best experiences that I have experienced. And and the reason why I will never forget for the rest of my life, simply because I didn't know him and he didn't know me, and through our conversation, he was nice enough to offer a meal in his own house, and I was very blessed for that. And we even prayed. We said a prayer during lunch, and I heard my name when he was saying the prayer, and I'm sure it's like, thank you for something similar, something along the line, but thank you for the meal, thank you for like having Con here, and for to be part of the family for this meal and stuff like that. And if you haven't noticed, like I when back in Costa Rica, I started, because there were so many churches there, so I started going in there just to pray. It's good to say a prayer. I think it's a form of meditation.
Dear Buddha, today I forgive all the stupid bitches.
However, I always pray for myself last. Want to know what I usually pray for? The fortunate, the unfortunate, and I pray that we get along, the abundance of this planet and sustain it, the health of the animals, the abundance of food, and show us the light so we can progress forward. And I do that. Like that is my prayer. Like even when I am here in Mexico, when I see like a church, I just go in, and I'm not one of those like fanatic where I like pray 24/7. Every church I go in and I pray. No, I do it when I feel like it. And a lot of the time, like, if you start going into like these like, churches, there is the atmosphere is really, really nice. But I just want to share that little experience that I had yesterday, and it was wonderful, and I will tell you another story with the new Airbnb that I'm at. So stay tuned for the next video, and much love. Before I go, my friend, have you ever experienced of meeting a stranger, or you've met a stranger and you invited them in to your house for lunch, dinner, whatever, breakfast, or even chit chat? Or have they ever invited you to their house? I think it's a fascinating feeling. For me, it's like, wow, like there are good people. I mean, I always knew, but sometimes when I'm on social media and I pay too much attention to all of the craps, kind of took the joy away from life. But when I go through those kind of like experiences, like there's a lot more humanity in me, and that is growing, rather than pay attention to all the hate and the divisiveness and become like bitter about life. Because I think the results of social media and mainstream media, how they keep pushing the fear, the narrative, and the transgender, grooming kids, it's black and white. It's crazy.
I'm not a hoe, I take a stand. Everybody, come on my hands.
And even if we have love in our hearts and we pay attention to those kind of information, eventually we become bitter. And that's how I balance myself, by working out, spending time with nature, love animals, and interact with humans. You never know who you're gonna run into. And I'm not saying don't be cautious. I'm just saying, be open, be nice, be respectful, and it's karma. Karma, what goes around comes around, and we're the one that's creating our karma. So share me your story. I would love to hear it. #GotZillionaires Club. So I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.